Welcome to the AFC East by NAFCo. I'm Perry, also known as Canned White Bread on the internet. With me is Jets 2021 Fan of the Year, Liz Mueller. Below me right there is Paul Garrettson, covering the Bills, of course me with the Patriots. And we are coming back from hiatus right now. This is week 0. This is our fantasy football podcast for 2023 for our draft and season 4 premiere. So glad to have you all. And Liz, what's going on with you right now? You just said you just won a helmet yesterday.
I did. I won a Quinn & Williams helmet. I do a lot on Facebook and certain websites, and they have, for a minimal amount, they take 100 people, and I won the drawing again. So I'm excited. I won a football a few months ago, a full-size Green Bay, which was pretty cool. And I'm just having time of my life this summer. I've been seeing so many people affiliated with the Jets, and I'm just having the time of my life. It's been all good. All good.
Well, that's all good. I'll say for me, I Rock and Reel at NAFCo, North Appalachian Film Collective. We had 2 Rock and Reel events here this summer on 7/15 and 8/19. We're going to be giving out some awards here this fall, so look out for those on NAFCo.org. You'll be seeing some guys hoisting some awards there. AFCEast.org. Got that back and running today. I'm actually happy to have that working before the cast. It was down earlier this summer due to a debacle with the URL, so I'm happy to have that back. As far as the Patriots go, the 2 biggest hires we have this past offseason, I'll say, is Ezekiel Elliott. That's kind of interesting, although we already have Ramondre Stevenson, so we're going to have kind of a 1-2 punch there, and Juju Smith-Schuster. Those are kind of our two big additions, as well as the draft, which we talked about in our last draft special, but we were very draft heavy. So those are my thoughts on the Patriots going into this season. Paul, what say you real quick here? We got a minute before the draft itself starts here at 9:10 p.m.
Well, the Bills are basically same team. We picked up a tight end, our first-round draft pick, who's not dropped a pass since his sophomore year in college. So things are looking up. Unfortunately, Von Miller won't play the game or week 5 because he's on the top list, which means he can play 4 games. But beyond that, solid team. I mean, really, we're looking forward to Jet game on Monday night.
Going down. Yeah, we got a new quarterback
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
Yes, the new quarterback for you guys, though.
Yeah, we got a new quarterback.
What's his name?
His name is Aaron Rodgers, number 8.
Oh.
And he's great. 8 is great.
I hear he's a good golfer.
Yeah, that's his second best sport. You better watch. We're coming for you on Monday at our house, and you're going down.
All right. Well, Liz, let's bring up the draft here right now. It's your turn to pick here going on.
Alrighty.
Hopefully, it didn't already make it pick for you.
I picked it myself.
Oh, you did?
With Justin Jefferson from the Minnesota Vikings.
Okay.
So you're up.
So I've been thinking about this for some time. Patrick Mahomes is my first pick here for this draft. So now here's Paul. Paul's thinking about it. Here we got, trust me, it's Paul thinking. Yes. He might take the full minute to draft on this one.
No, yeah, Josh Allen, thank you.
Well, for these moments, I brought in something. I'm not sure which one looks best. Maybe that for right now. Spring, and maybe I can drag that in a little bit for everybody. So what do we have? What did Paul take? Travis Kelce. Good pick, Paul. That is definitely not Josh Allen, though. And we have Jamar Chase from our former winner. That's Dave Hudson right there.
Hello, Dave.
Yeah, thank you for joining back. That was our winner last year. Taking Jamar Chase. I'm trying to... There. Where's that clicking coming from? Do you guys hear that?
Yeah. Is that something to do with the clock? Uh-oh. I think it's going to time out.
It's like the draft.
Come on.
Time's up. Tyreek Hill, Miami Dolphins. You think any of our other draft mates are going to do their own picks, or is the clock, the computer going to do it for them? Oh, there you go. Christian McCaffrey.
He's a girl.
He's a girl.
Yeah.
Christian. Oh, Eckler. All right. Here we go.
Who do I get?
You got Stephon Diggs.
Yes.
You sound shocked. You're the one who picked him.
I know.
Pretty quiet.
It is for all. It's like a game show.
Oh, yeah.
How many rounds on this one?
Oh, my mic was muted during that. How long was my mic muted for? Wow.
Yeah, quite some
Okay.
time.
Well, here's some jazz. Let's bring in some music for the enjoyment there. Some of that's on me. See, that's why this is a season 4 premiere. Hi, Kaylee. Thanks for joining in. Miss Movie on Twitch. Good to see you. Good to see anybody joining in on Twitch today.
Or you
That's
people
my go.
Bam.
Okay.
Bam. Back to my-
I think I am. I'm going with Tony Pollard, Dallas. Yeah. People were mad that I CPU'd in your league, Kyler. Sorry that happened to you. I was prepping for this show.
What's the music?
The music's just some jazz I put on. It's like Muzak jazz.
Quite jazzy.
Exactly. I can mix it up in a minute. You're about to go on. Alright, Liz is on the clock. You took Smith there. Okay.
It's Smith and Jigba, Ohio State.
I guess I'm gonna actually sway this way just because that's my boy Ramondre Stevenson. Probably took Cooper Kupp. You also have Jalen Waddle in the last round. Our former champ is taking Samuel out of San Francisco. Lamar Jackson, Nicky Cherry takes. Kyler, the guy that was irritated at my CPU draft an hour ago, is on the clock currently. He takes DJ Metcalf out of Seattle. We have Big 87 Miami on the clock. I am on the clock.
What was I talking about?
Let's see what. We'll take down that jazz for right now.
Thank you.
It's a rage.
What?
Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
Too bad that would just wreck our. It would wreck my day. Let me. Man, I'm.
Oh, click, click, click.
Oh shit.
You better pick it on up.
Oh, come on, dude.
Oh, it just took my pick for me.
Oh, no.
I lost due to time. I got running back out of Jacksonville, Etienne.
Not bad.
I don't know how you pronounce that. That's my best pronunciation.
A teen? No, I don't know.
Eminem.
A little bit running back heavy on my end right now. A lot running back heavy. Well, I'm going to have to pick up some wide receivers, I think. Liz is up. Yeah.
I forgot
Oh.
to take my defense yesterday in my other pool, so I said I'm going to do that before I forget, before somebody else takes them.
It left auto pick on for me after that. So we're learning sleeper app too, by the way, through this draft. And I just got Hopkins. Mr. Not signs with the Patriots due to auto draft. I was purposely trying to miss Hopkins actually.
Yeah.
Well, I needed a wide receiver, so I guess there we go. Yeah, I know I'm taking criticism on this. Kyler, thank you. Here, let's give it a
How
little
many
jam.
rounds? How many rounds are you?
Huh?
Kidding.
How many rounds are you? On the
How many
clock?
rounds are there?
No. How many
Looks like
rounds are the pick for you now?
I took it off. I was able to find the auto pick setting, and it was a toggle, so I managed to make that so that's no longer a controversy anymore. So,
Hip hip hooray!
You and your sound.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so this is the first time we're using Sleeper app. It's because we can present it on our stream. You cannot present ESPN, for instance. Liz, you're up right now on the clock.
Out of the Ohio State University as a backup quarterback, I'm going to pick Mr.
Justin Fields. I had him last year.
Yeah.
So now he actually was one of my higher He did better than Brady. Put it that way.
There you go.
Oh man, do I not want to make any of these choices pretty much. I guess I'm going to take Chris Godwin, even though I'm kind of suspect of him because of the lack of Brady, but I just need wideouts. Dave takes Samuel out of Washington. We got Kyler back on the clock.
Terry McLaurin, another Buckeye.
Wait, is his first name Perry?
Terry.
Oh, I misheard it. You got me excited for a second.
No, Terry.
We've got one of our Miami fans. So I went to the Miami Dolphin Den Facebook group, so shout out to them. That's where we found Big 87 Miami and Daytona T for today's draft.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
All right, Liz is up.
I am going to take. I just had him. Where'd he go? Newest New York Jet. Dalvin Cook.
Taking Tyler Lockett out of Seattle. Dalvin Cook, yeah, you're right. That was a huge pickup for you guys. Is he legally cleared to play? Didn't he have a bunch of controversy going on?
Did, besides the animals and domestics, and he's a mess. I wasn't happy with he could play, so I might have to.
Yeah, that's one of those kind of tough as a fan to swallow that.
Yeah, especially the animal thing. No.
Yeah.
I can't.
Philadelphia had we've heard what your thoughts were. Philadelphia fans, they harbored Michael Vick for years.
Yep, sure did.
Liz is up.
Yes, sir.
Well, Michael Vick's on the board, so I guess we don't have to worry about that. Who is that?
Pittsburgh. Tight end.
Premium. Okay.
Fire move.
Okay.
Oh boy. Mm-hmm.
Pittsburgh doesn't look bad this year.
What?
Pittsburgh looks okay.
Yeah. Better than those stupid Bills.
I can't say about
David Njoku, tight end out of Cleveland.
What the?
What was that sound effect?
What the?
that statement.
Oh, because he took a kicker. Justin Tucker. Dave took Justin Tucker.
That's a good bet.
Yeah.
Good bet.
Our former champ. He's our former champ. Give it a little tune. 8-bit.
Thanks, I'm former. Barrett,
What?
What?
you're going to email everybody the total board, right?
I'm emailing who?
The total board for everybody's picks.
Oh, it's accessible to it'll be accessible to everybody on their sleeper app. That's within the draft.
Screen
Okay.
sheet. Do it.
Man. I'm just looking at what's left on the board here. Taking Deshaun Watson. Pray to God he does not have the same bye week as Patrick Mahomes. Now I got to look that up. Thank goodness their bye weeks do not line up.
Nice.
So that's how I solve that situation. Deshaun Watson will play on behalf of Patrick Mahomes that week. We got Big Ma 87, or not Big Ma.
Bigo.
Speaking of, this cast has been brought to you by AFCEast.org. You can check it out. That's our website. That will show you our link tree, all the various platforms we're on.
Yay!
So check that out. NAFCo.org. That's our parent organization. Liz is on the board, by the way. So I don't know why that played. Let's even it out with some
Hey. I'm just sad he's in Cleveland now, and not on.
Oh, I didn't mean to hit nothing there.
I know.
Man, you know what? I'm going to use this Patriots defense. You took Dylan out of Green Bay, running back out of Green Bay there, Paul. We got Kendrick Bourne for David, our former champ. Nikki taking David Montenegro out of Detroit, running back. And we got Kyler on the board. Kyler, if it makes you feel any better about that auto draft situation that you brought up earlier from your league, I have a member, and that's that Nikki member there. You'll see La Feminikita 1. That is the member I'm like, oh, you auto drafted this year? I'm surprised, Nikki. Here, let's see, what do I have here? Boy, what do I like? I'm going to take the weird guy, Koo, the kicker Koo, out of Atlanta. He's got that weird, I like the in baseball, the guys with the weird batting stances. That man has a weird kicking stance. I'm taking Koo from Atlanta.
Atlanta's be kicking a lot, so
See what I'm saying? So he's a good kicker. He's ranked high, and then I also think high amount of kicks because then they give things like Harrison Butker, but Harrison Butker's got Patrick Mahomes. They actually get into the end zone. That's why I drafted Patrick Mahomes on Harrison Butker. Last year I did use a high pick on Harrison Butker.
We got 2 more rounds.
Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 more rounds to go. Harrison Butker. Oh, okay, Liz. Gotcha.
I was right on the pulse of that one, so.
Well, yeah.
It's with the Chiefs. I mean, they got a little history lately.
A lot of 1-pointers, though.
Yeah.
Gonna take Marquise Hollywood Brown. Which if you play Madden, you've heard too much. By the way, I actually started Madden this year, Madden Championship Series. I signed up today, so I'm going to be a part of the official EA's official tournament for Madden. So looking forward to that. They've changed a lot with that game this year, coming into this season. So,
who's on the cover of Madden, by the way?
Huh?
Who's on the cover of Madden this year?
Oh, that's Josh Allen, Paul.
Really? Didn't I know that?
Yay!
So congrats, that's the first ever Bill to be on the cover of Madden. Liz is on the clock.
I am. Going another wide receiver, I think. I'm going to go with Lazard. I don't care that he's old. So note to self, everybody. Do not walk while you're on your cell phone because you just might run into a Hall of Famer. My friend that went out to the to Canton with me to the Pro Football Hall of Fame enshrinement weekend was so busy on her silly phone walking. We're walking into a restaurant and she runs smack into Emmitt Smith. True story. I go, you just ran into Emmitt Smith. I did not. I go, you absolutely did.
Yeah, Emmitt Smith. Yeah. I mean that's a hell of a thing. You actually, we were just talking. I was on the phone today. I joked and said, she's like, is there any cost to this? I said, no, but with every pick, you give a little tiny piece of your soul to Roger Goodell. And it's like, oh yeah, I forget Liz has met Roger Goodell. I thought there's picture evidence of that with her at the draft. Presenting jerseys to players, alongside Rogers. So
Garrett Wilson,
yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I didn't want to say the wrong name.
Yeah. I met Jim Kelly.
I was going to say Gardner. What?
I met Jim Kelly.
You met Jim Kelly. Good for you, bud. Well, he grew up like right next to where we're at, Liz. Jim Kelly. If you drive just slightly southwest of here, I think Brady's Bend. It's called, I think, right?
Yeah.
Or Brady. Yeah, I don't know. Something like that. Well, my rear's on the clock, so.
Last Monday, I had a nice little chat with Mr. Joe Klecko for about 10 minutes, which was awesome. He's such a good guy, and he's a Jersey boy.
Jordan Addison.
I was scared to even talk to the guy because he might hit you.
Say again?
George Klecko, I'd be scared to talk to him because he might just hit you.
You're so scratchy, I can't make out what you're saying.
You'd be scared to talk to the guy. Yeah, Paul, get some light on your face. You're looking like the emperor. There you go, bud. There you go. You just had to lean back.
Yeah, I was at the Marty Lyons Foundation Celebrity Golf Outing Monday, and Joe was there, of course. And he's such a great guy. He really is. We had a little conversation about the knock when he was presented with the fact that he's going into the hall by. And it was a great conversation. He really is a down to earth, really nice family guy. Yeah, it was cool.
So
what am I missing? I got one pick left.
I'll say I've actually cracked some records for myself for streaming. At one point, I hit was it, I think 2.3K views on one of my streams this summer. Here,
Really?
that was a Rocket League stream. Yeah, that was a Rocket League stream. But things are looking up here, so hopefully I can carry some of that momentum in the AFC East show going through this year. I'll just wanted to mention that.
It's awesome.
Yeah, so Twitch is where I got a little bit of that coverage from. Chief Beef rated me on Twitch. That's actually kind of a premier Twitch streamer. So I was really Chief Beef if you're watching. Hello. It's my turn to pick. Oh, Michael Thomas is on the board. That's the highest ranking guy left on the board, is ranked 95, Michael Thomas. Juju Smith-Schuster's on the board. I guess at 106... I'm taking Juju Smith-Schuster. So it looks like I have, yes. We got a full squad here. We're looking. We got Dave on their clock, our former champion. So, Liz, you and I have our full teams.
We do.
Hip, hip, hooray.
Hip, hip, hooray.
Hit like, follow, subscribe, depending on what platform you're on. If you're watching right now, thank you for joining. This is just our fantasy draft. We'll be covering this league throughout the year with our standings and such. It looks like Dave might actually hit auto pick on his final pick, which means he'll be taking Michael Thomas. Oh, no, it didn't. It had him take Raheem Mostert. Nikki taking the Pittsburgh defense. Oh, good for Nikki. She's a Steelers fan. She just got the Pittsburgh defense. And we have Kyler.
So you said the person picking from Miami is Big O 87.
Well, we have Big O87 Miami. They're from Miami, and Daytona T. Well, they're probably from Daytona, but they're representing Dolphins there.
There's Big E. He goes by Big E. He's the Dolphins fan of the year from 2000.
Oh, okay.
Big O, Big E.
So we're done. We're done.
Kyler Murray. We got one last pick to go. That's Daytona T with the final pick of the draft right now. Minute on the clock. Who's going to be the last person to make our draft this year? That is McKinnon, running back out of Kansas City. I have him on my Madden team right now. Well, congrats to everybody.
Hip, hip, hooray.
No,
Yay!
These sounds are all over the place emotionally. I don't know what's going on anymore. But so there we have it. There's our draft board. Liz, so let's quickly go. Liz, you took Justin Jefferson, Garrett Wilson, Olave, Aaron Rodgers. Good for you. Forget Aaron Rodgers. Smith out of Seattle. You got Hall. Oh, you took Breece Hall. Okay.
Yep.
And you also took the Jets defense. Oh, good job. Your favorite, one of your other favorites, Justin Fields, too, because of your fanship with the Buckeyes. Dalvin Cook makes sense. Okay, I'm liking your picks really overall here. You got the tight end out of Pittsburgh. White out of Tampa Bay. Is that James? No, it's Ronnie White. Okay. Moore, Cleveland. You took Ezekiel Elliott. Okay, that surprises me.
He's another Buckeye. Plus
okay, all right. I thought. Okay, yeah. And then Harrison Butker, Kansas City. You got Lazard, another Jet. Damian Harris, former. That's an interesting one. That's a change too. We didn't talk about today. Was that Damian Harris drafted up? He was out of Alabama, drafted a running back, drafted into New England. His rookie contract's over. Now he signed over, making halfway decent money with Buffalo right now. And then you have the Giants there. Jones keeping it in New York. I guess you got Jones there for your setup. I guess you drafted 2 backup quarterbacks. I took Patrick Mahomes right out of the gate because after last year I learned don't take your Mac Jones, your Belichick style standing quarterback. You want that quarterback to gain some leg yards as well in fantasy. So I took Patrick Mahomes. Then Nick Chubb, he was like the highest running back left. That was my strategy there. And I did want to go running back heavy at the top of my draft. Which then I ended up with, so then I took Pollard, Stevenson, and then here's my 2 picks that were auto-drafted because I messed up. Etienne out of Jacksonville, Hopkins, DeAndre Hopkins, that guy that kind of screwed New England over by going to Tennessee and not New England, you could say, make that case. But he got auto-drafted to me. Then I took it back over. I figured out the toggle because we're new to Sleeper app, so I figured that out. Chris Godwin. Then I took Tyler Lockett out of Seattle. Then David Njoku out of Cleveland. Then Watson out of Cleveland for my backup quarterback. Kind of controversial pick, but there you go. New England's defense. Koo, talked about that earlier. Interesting stance for the kick. So I took him. Marquise Hollywood Brown. Hey, it's the film NAFCo, Northern Appalachian Film Collective. Might as well give the guy with the nickname Hollywood. Might as well take that. Komet, tight end from Chicago. And then that'll be my backup tight end. Or is that my backup or my first tight end did I take? Oh, no, I took Njoku earlier. Then Addison, just needed one more wide receiver at that point, so he was just the highest on the board. Then Juju Smith-Schuster, that was a fan favorite pick for me. Okay, Paul, here's your team, sir. Travis Kelce. Stephon Diggs, that one makes sense for you, sir. Saquon Barkley. Makes sense for you if you look at his Penn State ties. Jalen Waddle, well, keeping it in the AFC East. Cooper Kupp, hey, you were a fan of Cooper Kupp back when he was in the Super Bowl. Joe Mixon. Walker, running back out of Seattle. Moore, wide receiver out of Chicago. And your first quarterback, you'll like this, Trevor Lawrence is your quarterback there, Paul. And you're going to have Williams, wide receiver out of the Chargers, and you have Pickens, wide receiver, Pittsburgh. Dillon, Green Bay's running back. Gibson, Washington's running back. Ingram, Jacksonville's tight end. Kicker, you're going to have Herbert. That's Chicago. No, that's K. Herbert. Sorry, running back out of Chicago. And then you have your kicker. You'll like this, Tyler Bass. So you did take the Buffalo kicker, and your defense will be the Baltimore Ravens. So there you go, Paul. And that's all we will announce here for that because that's our cast members. The others you can see if you zoom in there and take a look there. Chris Olavrong. I said Chris Olavrong. Oh, yeah. Huh?
Chris Olave.
Olave. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Kyler, for calling me out there. Oh, gee.
Smith and Jigba. That's his whole last name. Smith and Jigba. I got him at Ohio State. That's Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Okay.
We got you correct.
Who's my QB again?
You.
What?
Well,
who's my QB again? Who's my quarterback?
Your quarterback? You have Lawrence.
That's right. Okay.
Trevor, out of Michigan, right? Is he Michigan or Alabama?
Trevor Lawrence, Clemson, and then
Clemson.
Currently Jacksonville. Yeah, yeah. Nobody could take their eyes off Clemson when he was playing. Thanks for coming back. Yes, thank you for the Clemson bit there, Kyler. So what more do we want to cover right now? Anything we want to say before we're closing up here, I think we are looking to kind of wrap up today's draft special, and just kind of kick.
Monday night. Monday night. My brother downstairs there is going to lose to the New York Jets.
So,
Any
Tuesday night.
thoughts, Paul?
Yeah, that's fun.
Are you going to be at the game?
I'm not going.
You're no real fan.
I'll be on ESPN.
You're what? You'll be there in spirit.
You'll be.
Can't get.
You'll be there in spirit. He's saying he'll be there in spirit, but you'll be there in person, Liz. So good for you. I will not be, but of course my team's playing the Eagles. The Patriots are playing the Eagles Sunday afternoon, so I'm looking forward to that kind of, because the Eagles just coming off their thing. Although they've lost a lot of players this offseason, so I'm looking for that to kind of lead us into something kind of better here. We got O'Brien now, so we're starting a new offense basically. I think that the truth is we got to do our Super Bowl picks. Actually, hold on.
Hey, listen.
Super Bowl picks before we go.
The
I know we
Jets,
had closing and everything.
We're going to be playing some schlub. That's it. That's my pick. I'm going to say Jets, Kansas City. I think the Chiefs are going again, but we are going to beat the ever-loving you-know-what out of them.
In the Super Bowl, you're going to see two AFC teams.
Sure.
Okay, because you know what you said now.
I can't say the Eagles, even though I think it's going to be them, but I can't say them.
I don't think it's going to be the Eagles because they lost a lot of players. I mean, that was a team, and I said it in the cast before, that was a team to win last year, not to win in the future.
They've always been the team that seems to get the right stuff going. They just do, and I can't even say their name. I do hope, even though I don't want my AFC competitor to win any games, I hope you beat the ever-loving piss out of them. Hate them. Yep.
Well, thank you. Well, you sure don't like their fan base anyway.
No, I do not. Yes.
So, okay. So, let's take it. So, okay, there you go. But, so, for Super Bowl picks, I don't think this is New England's year. We're starting a new offense. I think that this is a rebuild year. I think that Belichick is capable of doing a one-year rebuild. Effectively, last year was a breakdown year. This is a rebuild year. I think just like the Jets last year had heavy draft capital, but look to year two for them to improve. Plus the Jets just took on Aaron Rodgers to fill the one void they had at the quarterback position. I think the Patriots might be kind of somewhere where the Jets are right now next year. But right now, the Jets are where they're at right now. So I can't take myself to go pro Bills because I have to spend too much time over around that man's house some point this year. So I'm definitely not taking that statement. Jets, that's where I'm going with for my Super Bowl pick based on all that, but don't expect that next year for the pick to be that. There you go, Liz. Paul, what do you have?
Thank you.
I see the Buffalo Bills and Jets in the AFC Championship game. That's exactly it. So how that turns out depends on what Rodgers does or whatever. I don't know. That's going to be football. But I do see the NFC. I can't discount. Yeah,
I lost him.
Here. Part of that's because I took off his echo cancellation. Yeah, we'll have to get your mic situation figured out for next episode. Luckily, this is the premiere, so we'll get it going there, Paul. But okay, so what's your team? What team are you picking, Paul?
The Buffalo Bills.
The Buffalo Bills. Okay. So you've changed your pick from what it was
Bills.
at the end of last season. Okay. He's back to the Bills bandwagon. All right.
Mm-hmm. And who are they playing?
They're playing Philadelphia.
I never gave a who they're playing.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah,
New York.
say that name. That's why I picked the other team in the Super Bowl. I don't care if they're same division. I can't say the Eagles. All right, we're going to beat them in the AFC Championship, and then we'll beat whoever shows up. So it doesn't matter who the other pick is. The Jets will be in the Super Bowl. So I'm preparing to sell my kidney for a ticket, and that'll be that. It's going to go to the highest bidder.
Yeah.
No matter what, I'm going to be. Woo! No matter what.
Well, guys,
So,
I gotta
okay.
go to
Jets Giants would be cool.
Well, and that's what I was going to actually say was Jets Giants. I see Kyler weighed in. Bills versus 49ers. So there you go there, Kyler. I feel like you're just trying to kiss up to your own girlfriend there, the Bills fan there, Mr. Kyler. But, just saying. And also, Kyler, thank you very much for your mouthy opinion there about the Patriots, but we will move on there. All right. So with that being said, this has been the AFC East by NAFCo. Check out afceast.org if you want to see where you can find us if you want to see other areas where we're at, other platforms. Thank you, Kaylee. Alex from the Films and Fandoms with Kaylee show that sometimes kind of crosses content there. She says she's going with Kansas City there because Alex is from Kansas, I do believe. So makes some sense, although kind of the wrong state technically, but it's whatever. We'll go with that. The draft, though. I had a lot of fun doing this draft. There's our board one last time. Had fun presenting with Sleeper. They're not a sponsor, but I did use the Sleeper app. That's why it looks very different than if you watch a draft on ESPN or Yahoo. This format's better for a live stream. So I had fun doing that with you all today. With that being said, we will be back next Tuesday so typically we go on Mondays. Labor Day caused us to do Tuesday, and then next week it's the Bills Jets game is Monday night at Monday Night Football. So we start right off the bat with Monday Night Football. So we'll be casting Tuesday night, next Tuesday the 12th at 9 p.m. will be our next cast. Let's get that Super Bowl picks thing out of there. With that said.
Hip, hip, hooray!